Maybe I am too straightforward.
What's up, guys? I am super excited about this next project that I'm going to share with you. It's still continuing the 4th of July sort of craze that I've kind of been on. I created a wreath for the door that is not using really those primary like red, white, and blue colors. I'm more of like a natural, subdued kind of girl, so I kind of wanted something that looked sort of boho style. I think it's kind of unique. They do make them for like the walls and their wall hangings, and that's basically where I got the idea for it, but I thought, why can't that be a wreath? So I added, as you can see, a little bit of red and blue flowers to it, so it's just got a little bit of that red, white, and blue, but you know, not bam in your face red, white, and blue. I'm gonna show you how to make it. Let's get to it. So for the supplies, you'll see them listed below in the details. But the first thing that you're going to need is a 12-inch metal hoop or ring. Sometimes it might be called a dream catcher ring or something like that. So I actually took mine from an old lamp shade and just tore the lampshade apart and used the ring that was at the bottom. So first then I needed to wash it and scrub all of the glue off of it so that I could spray paint it. I used a metallic gold spray paint and sprayed one side of it. I waited about 10 minutes, flipped it over, and then sprayed the other side. And you want to make sure that you get inside the ring and on the outside. I used 6mm macrame cord. Try saying that like 5 times. 6mm macrame cord, 6mm macrame cord. Okay, and then I cut them into 4 feet strips. First, I took a T-square and measured out 4 feet. I cut the first one, and then I just used that to measure the rest of them. I ended up using 17 strands of the macrame cord and 8 strands of string, like you see here. So I went to Michael's and I was looking for flowers, and it was kind of challenging because I was looking for something that wasn't bright red because that wasn't the look that I was going for. It was more of an antique kind of red, and so these burgundy, like dried looking flowers, I don't know flower names, so you're gonna have to bear with me. But I thought that they paired well with the green, and then the green just has the blue tip, so it's got a little bit of blue and it's got the red. As you can tell, I was trying to attach the flowers to the ring on the wall, but then that ended up becoming challenging. I did end up trimming the ends off of the stems so that when I wrapped the macrame cord around it, the stems wouldn't stick out through it too much. So then you just basically start putting these strands of macrame on. And so this is a really simple knot. You basically just take the center of this string, make a loop, and then you put that over the ring and you put the 2 ends through the loop. I'm sure there is a name for this, but I don't know it because that's how I roll. I ended up doing 7 strands of the macrame in the center and then 4 strands of string on either side using the same knot. I finished it off using 5 strands of the macrame cord on either side of the red string. So the next thing that I did was just trim the bottom so that it had a little bit of a V shape, but I also wanted to leave some of the strands like a little bit jagged just so it kind of had that raggedy look to it. Feel free to cut it however you want. You can cut them in a nice straight V shape or straight across, or just leave it a little bit haggard. And there you have it. A pretty unique, I think, boho style wreath for your door. That's 4th of July, but not like screaming 4th of July. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. If you would like to follow along and watch more of our videos, be sure to subscribe.